Here comes the Bobby Lashley in-ring promo about Seth Rollins. He's calling him out. He wants a match. He wants it right now. And music plays, and it's Brock Lesnar. And again, the people, thank goodness, we got another star back at least. People were not expecting that. It had been broken, I believe, earlier in the day on pwinsider.com, but the folks in the building, they were happy to see him. And Brock said, holy, of course, they're chanting holy shit, and they're getting bleeped or trying to bleep, and then Brock says holy shit and gets bleeped. And Brock left as a babyface, I know, because he was fighting Roman Reigns, right? And Bobby Lashley's a babyface. So you naturally want to see the Brock and Lashley Haas fight, two shooters, two MMA guys, two similar sized genetic freaks. I got that. But is it an indictment again of the modern wrestling fan and or the way the business has been presented that when a guy switches heel, they love him? Brock says good evening to everybody and says good evening to Bobby Lashley and picks him up for an F5 out of nowhere and fucking drops him, and the fans love it. Brock Lesnar turns heel, attacks another babyface for no reason, out of nowhere, and the fans chant one more time for the babyface to be assaulted again. And then Brock gives him a German. And then one more time and another F5. And gets the Kimura on Bobby and cranks it up and then lets him go and stands over him laughing while the people cheer this dirty, no good son of a bitch for fucking not back jumping, but inevitably sucker F5ing the babyface. And another situation where, okay, now that he's done that, he took his time, gave him the other moves, then put the fucking Kimura lock on, the double wrist lock, and cranked it. No urgency. Nobody tried to help. Fans were cheering the heel. The announcers were saying, oh, that's terrible. How dare he do that? While nobody else tried to do anything about it. So our psychology is all is lost. And maybe that's why people say, oh, wrestling has passed Cornette by. Because I refuse to do shit that doesn't make any fucking sense. Your thoughts, Brian?
Well, we'll see how it plays out, what sense it makes. Maybe someone will clearly and overtly be a babyface or a heel.
It's not even having to now to have a clearly delineated babyface and heel going into a match, but when a guy, what would have happened in any territory in wrestling over a 50-year period if the former top babyface and one of the current top babyfaces walked into the ring with each other, and one of them kicked the other one in the nuts just right off the bat for no reason. That guy would have been the one to get booed, right? Because what a fucking dick thing to do. But now that guy would be the guy to be cheered because it's all bullshit. It's all a show. And we just want to see blah, crazy, whatever. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, it's nice to see that Brock returned as Cowboy Brock again. And we'll see where they go. I mean, the booking of Lashley's been shit since they broke him up from MVP. I've wanted to see him and Brock have a match, but they really made him look like shit here.
Well, they ain't finished. He's going to look shittier. So, yes, he was surprised by Brock Lesnar. And that attack, he didn't know it was coming. And besides the fact that we found out Bobby has no friends, nobody gives a shit about him, they didn't come to help him. But then they go to break and they come back from the break. And now the referees are checking on him. About 5 or 6 of them. Where were you motherfuckers a minute ago when I needed you, right?